Welcome back to English Pronounce Pro.
Today we're diving into a huge topic.
Yes, artificial intelligence, or AI.
We'll explore if AI is dangerous or helpful.
Last time, we set the stage. We hooked our audience.
And briefly touched on AI's basic nature.
Now, let's truly define AI for everyone.
That's a great starting point.
What exactly is AI at its core?
AI is essentially computer intelligence.
So, it mimics human thinking abilities?
Precisely. It includes learning and problem solving.
Is it always about complex tasks?
Not always. It can be simple or very advanced.
How does it learn then? What is that process?
It learns patterns from lots of data.
And makes decisions based on these patterns?
Exactly right. It predicts outcomes.
Can you give a simple example of AI learning?
Think about your streaming service suggestions.
Those recommendations are AI?
Yes, they learn your viewing preferences.
That makes it clearer. Thank you.
Understanding this definition is key.
Speaking of definitions, are AI and robots the same?
That's a common misconception.
So, what's the main difference then?
AI is the intelligence, the software.
And robots are the physical machines?
Yes. Robots are often the hardware.
So, a robot can have AI, but isn't AI itself?
Exactly. AI is the brain, not the body.
A self-driving car is an example, perhaps?
The car is the robot. The driving system is AI.
That makes perfect sense now. I see.
It's an important distinction to remember.
So, AI can exist without a physical form?
Absolutely. Many AI systems are purely software.
Like the AI that suggests online products.
Yes, that's a perfect example.
This distinction is very helpful for our listeners.
It truly clarifies common misunderstandings.
We often encounter AI daily, without realizing it.
That's very true. It's integrated everywhere.
Where do we see AI in our phones, for instance?
Voice assistants like Siri or Google Assistant.
And facial recognition to unlock devices?
Yes, that also uses sophisticated AI.
What about in our apps or social media?
Content filtering, spam detection use AI.
Are smart home devices also AI-powered?
Many smart thermostats and speakers are.
So, personalizing our experience uses AI?
Indeed. It learns our routines and preferences.
It's much more widespread than I thought.
AI is an invisible helper in many aspects.
Even predictive text on our keyboards?
Yes, that's a simple form of AI too.
It truly is in our everyday lives now.
And continuously improving its functions.
Let's briefly touch on AI's history next.
It helps us understand its evolution.
Where did the idea of AI first originate?
The concept emerged in the 1950s.
Who were some early pioneers in the field?
John McCarthy coined the term AI.
And Alan Turing was also very influential?
Yes, with his famous Turing test.
What was the goal of early AI research?
To create machines that could reason.
Like solving mathematical problems?
And playing games, like chess, effectively.
How has AI evolved since then?
From rule-based systems to machine learning.
And now with deep learning advancements.
Leading to powerful neural networks today.
It has come a very long way, hasn't it?
From abstract ideas to practical applications.
This history shows its rapid progress.
And hints at its future potential too.
This brings us to why this discussion is vital.
We need to understand its true importance.
Is AI primarily dangerous or helpful for us?
That's the core question we address.
Why is it important to discuss this now?
AI's influence is growing exponentially.
So, its impact on society is significant?
Absolutely, it affects everything.
Should we be concerned about its development?
We need a balanced perspective.
To harness benefits and mitigate risks?
Exactly. That requires open discussion.
Ignoring the debate could be risky?
Yes, it is better to be proactive.
So, understanding its nature is crucial.
For individuals and global communities.
This makes our conversation essential.
For shaping a responsible AI future.
Many common myths around AI, don't they?
Indeed. Let's address some of them.
Is it true that AI will become self-aware?
That's a popular sci-fi trope. Not current reality.
So, no sentient machines are imminent?
Not with today's technology. It's hypothetical.
What about AI taking over human jobs completely?
AI will change jobs, not eliminate all.
Will it truly replace human creativity?
AI can assist creativity, not replace it.
Are all AI systems superintelligent?
No, most are narrow, designed for specific tasks.
So, not a general human-level intelligence.
Not yet. We call that artificial general intelligence.
And that's still a distant goal?
Yes, a significant research challenge remains.
Debunking these myths is very important.
It helps foster a realistic understanding.
These myths often fuel fear of AI, don't they?
Absolutely. Sci-fi often portrays doom.
Like movies showing robots revolting?
Yes, stories of AI turning against humans.
So, fear comes from these fictional scenarios?
They shape public perception heavily.
Are there other sources of this fear?
Lack of understanding can breed anxiety.
Not knowing how AI works causes worry?
Precisely. The unknown feels threatening.
The idea of losing control is scary too.
Concerns about human agency are valid.
So, these fears are sometimes valid concerns?
Yes, but often exaggerated by fiction.
Understanding the origins of fear is key.
To approach AI with informed caution.
On the flip side, there are hopes for AI.
Many see AI as a powerful problem solver.
What global problems might AI help solve?
AI could accelerate medical discoveries.
Like finding cures for diseases faster?
Yes, by analyzing vast amounts of data.
Could it help address climate change?
Optimizing energy grids, predicting weather patterns.
And improve education worldwide?
Personalized learning experiences for students.
What about assisting with food security?
Smart farming techniques can boost yields.
So, AI offers tools for massive challenges?
It brings potential for significant breakthroughs.
These hopes are quite inspiring, aren't they?
They fuel innovation and research efforts.
We need a balanced perspective on AI's future.
It's crucial to weigh both sides fairly.
We cannot just focus on the fears, right?
Nor solely on the optimistic promises.
Why is this balanced approach so important?
To make informed decisions about AI's role.
To guide its development responsibly?
Exactly. Avoiding extreme views is essential.
So, not overly pessimistic or optimistic.
Yes, a realistic, nuanced discussion.
This helps us understand complex issues.
And fosters effective policymaking too.
A balanced view promotes thoughtful progress.
Towards a beneficial AI-integrated future.
Let's define what constitutes AI danger.
It's important to be specific here.
What are some aspects of harmful AI?
Bias in algorithms is a major concern.
How does bias in AI happen?
If the training data is unfair.
So, AI can perpetuate human prejudices?
Yes, it reflects the data it's given.
What about job displacement risks?
Automation can eliminate certain roles.
Are privacy concerns part of AI danger?
Absolutely. Data breaches are a risk.
Could AI be used for malicious purposes?
Yes, in cyberattacks or surveillance.
So, defining danger includes many facets.
From ethical issues to security threats.
These are real potential downsides, then?
Yes, and demand careful consideration.
Now, let's define AI's helpfulness.
There are many clear benefits of AI.
How does AI improve our daily lives?
It automates repetitive tasks efficiently.
Freeing up humans for more creative work?
Exactly. Boosting productivity overall.
What about its role in healthcare aid?
Diagnosing diseases faster and accurately.
Can AI help in scientific research too?
Analyzing complex datasets for breakthroughs.
What about improving accessibility for people?
Assisting individuals with disabilities.
Like text-to-speech technologies?
Yes, and enhanced navigation systems.
So, AI offers tangible improvements for us.
Across diverse sectors and daily routines.
These benefits are truly transformative.
They hold great promise for humanity.
This leads us to ethical questions early on.
Ethics are central to AI development.
What kind of moral dimensions arise?
Who is responsible for AI's actions?
If an AI makes a harmful decision?
That's a complex legal and ethical dilemma.
What about fairness in AI applications?
Ensuring algorithms don't discriminate.
Transparency of AI decisions is also vital.
Users need to understand how AI works.
So, we need clear ethical guidelines.
Absolutely. They are non-negotiable.
How do we build trust in AI systems?
Through accountability and responsible design.
These questions are fundamental, aren't they?
Yes, shaping AI's future requires ethical thought.
Let's look at AI's societal impact overview.
AI affects many aspects of our world.
Beyond jobs and ethics, what else?
It influences our economy greatly.
How does it affect economic structures?
Through new industries and market shifts.
Does it impact social interactions too?
Yes, through online platforms and connections.
What about governance and public policy?
Governments use AI for urban planning.
And in public services delivery?
Indeed, improving efficiency in many areas.
So, AI reshapes our entire society?
It's a foundational technological shift.
This overview shows its broad reach.
And the need for thoughtful adaptation.
Personal data involvement is a huge topic.
AI relies heavily on our information.
How does AI use our personal data?
To learn our preferences and behaviors.
For personalization and targeted services?
Yes, that's a primary application.
Are there privacy concerns with this data usage?
Definitely. Safeguarding personal information is key.
Who owns this data that AI consumes?
That's a complex legal and ethical question.
And how is this data protected from misuse?
Through robust security measures and regulations.
Are people aware of how their data is used?
Often, there's a lack of transparency.
So, clarity about data practices is vital.
For user trust and ethical AI deployment.
The machine learning curve is interesting.
AI's continuous development is remarkable.
How does AI improve itself over time?
Through exposure to more and more data.
So, more data equals better performance?
Generally, yes. It refines its models.
Is this a never-ending process for AI?
AI systems are constantly learning.
Does this mean AI gets smarter on its own?
It gets more proficient at its tasks.
What if the data changes over time?
AI adapts to new information and trends.
So, it's not a static technology then?
It's dynamic, always evolving and growing.
This learning curve is a core AI feature.
It drives much of its modern capability.
Finally, let's glimpse future possibilities.
AI holds incredible promise for tomorrow.
What breakthroughs might we see soon?
Advanced personalized medicine could emerge.
And more efficient sustainable technologies?
Yes, for energy and environmental solutions.
Could AI lead to entirely new industries?
Absolutely. Innovation will create new sectors.
What about further human-AI collaboration?
AI as a powerful co-pilot in many fields.
So, it's a tool to augment human potential?
Precisely, enhancing our capabilities.
The future with AI seems very vast.
And presents both challenges and opportunities.
We've covered a lot today. Thank you.
It's been a foundational discussion.
We defined AI and discussed its scope.
And set the stage for deeper dives ahead.
Next time, we'll explore dangers in more detail.
And then focus on AI's helpful applications.
Join us again for more on AI.
To understand its impact on our world.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye everyone. Stay curious.
Welcome back to English Pronounce Pro.
We're continuing our in-depth discussion on AI.
Last time, we set the foundational context.
Now, let's explore AI's many positive impacts.
Where do we begin seeing AI's real advantages?
Healthcare offers some profound applications.
How does AI specifically assist medical professionals?
AI excels at analyzing medical images.
Like X-rays or MRI scans.
Exactly, it spots subtle patterns.
Patterns humans might miss?
Yes, improving early disease detection significantly.
Give us an example of this.
It identifies early signs of cancer.
Before they are visible to the human eye?
Often, yes, aiding timely intervention.
That sounds incredibly beneficial.
It enhances diagnostic accuracy consistently.
Does this speed up diagnoses too?
Absolutely, processing images much faster.
So doctors get quicker results?
They receive supportive analyses swiftly.
Is AI replacing radiologists then?
No, it acts as a powerful assistant.
An additional layer of scrutiny.
Precisely.
We've covered many AI benefits.
Yes, positive applications are abundant.
But what about the negatives?
We need that balanced perspective.
The potential downsides are significant.
Indeed, let's explore those now.
Where do we begin with risks?
Perhaps job market shifts first.
That's a major concern.
Automation often raises these worries.
Thinking about job displacement worries.
Automation often replaces repetitive tasks.
So, certain roles might vanish?
Yes, particularly manual or data entry.
Does it create new jobs too?
It does, in AI development and maintenance.
But what about the displaced workers?
Reskilling is a huge societal challenge.
Is this happening quickly?
The pace of change is accelerating.
Will unemployment rates rise significantly?
Some economists predict temporary surges.
What sectors feel it most?
Manufacturing, logistics, even some service roles.
So not just blue-collar jobs? We discussed job impacts. What about preventing further harm?
Preventing harm requires careful planning. We must be proactive now.
How do we balance innovation with protection?
Ethical development is crucial. Safety comes first, always.
What specific principles guide this?
Developers need clear guidelines. Fairness and accountability matter.
How does that translate into practice?
It means designing AI with human well-being. Avoiding discriminatory outcomes is key.
So, thinking about societal impact?
Absolutely, proactive ethical integration. It's not an afterthought.
Are these principles enforceable?
They set the foundation for regulations. Voluntary adherence is a start.
But not enough, right?
No, robust regulation is essential. It builds on those ethical principles.
What kind of regulation do we need?
Governmental oversight is vital. We need clear legal frameworks.
For example, what would they cover?
Data use, liability, and safety standards. Harmful applications need strict controls.
Will global standards be possible?
International cooperation is paramount. AI crosses borders easily.
Could this stifle innovation?
That's a valid concern. Regulation must be adaptive.
How do we ensure that?
It requires continuous evaluation. Balance is key to progress.
Speaking of balance, what about transparency?
Transparency in AI systems is crucial. Users need to understand decisions.
But AI models are complex.
Explainable AI or XAI helps. It clarifies the black box.
So, we need to see inside?
Yes, for auditability and trust. People deserve clarity.
What if the AI makes a mistake?
Transparency aids problem diagnosis. It shows how systems operate.
And builds user confidence?
Exactly, fostering greater acceptance. Trust is hard to earn.
That leads to accountability. Who is responsible then?
Accountability frameworks are next. Assigning responsibility is challenging.
Developers, users, or companies?
It depends on the context. Legal recourse is necessary for harm.
How do we define responsibility?
Clear chains of command help. Distributed responsibility needs solutions.
A critical legal area, then?
Yes, requiring new legal thinking. This is evolving rapidly.
It sounds like the public needs to understand this.
Indeed, AI literacy is vital. Everyone needs basic understanding.
Beyond just using apps?
Yes, critical thinking about AI. Media literacy helps discern facts.
How do we bridge the knowledge gap?
Educational programs are essential. Start early in schools.
For all age groups?
Yes, continuous public campaigns. Empowering citizens benefits society.
This also prepares the workforce.
Exactly, skill adaptation is key. Upskilling and reskilling initiatives.
How can people keep up?
Continuous learning is now a necessity. Government retraining programs assist.
Are these enough for everyone?
It's a huge undertaking, but essential for economic stability.
So, a lifelong learning mindset?
Absolutely, embrace new skills. Human capabilities remain valuable.
Shifting to another area, data privacy.
Data privacy strengthening is critical. User control over personal data.
How do we ensure robust protection?
Strong encryption and anonymization. Clear consent mechanisms.
But AI needs lots of data.
Balancing utility and privacy is tricky. Ethical data collection is paramount.
Are regulations like GDPR enough?
They are a good start. But constant updates are needed.
So, ongoing vigilance for privacy?
Yes, it's a moving target. Empowering user choice is vital.
That relates to fairness in data, too.
Precisely, bias detection and mitigation. Algorithmic bias can amplify unfairness.
Where does this bias come from?
Often from biased training data or human unconscious biases.
How can we reduce it?
Diverse datasets are crucial. Debiasing techniques are emerging.
Is it ever fully eliminated?
It requires ongoing vigilance. Human review remains essential.
This feels like a global problem.
It is. International cooperation is essential. AI knows no borders.
What does cooperation look like?
Global AI governance discussions. Shared ethical norms and standards.
Despite geopolitical differences?
That's the challenge. but necessary for a unified approach.
For research, too?
Yes, international research collaboration. Accelerates safe development.
So, a shared vision is key?
Absolutely, for humanity's benefit. This transcends national interests.
What does this future look like?
The future of human-AI collaboration. Augmenting human capabilities.
Not replacing us entirely?
No, a partnership for synergy. AI handles repetitive tasks.
Leaving humans for what?
Creativity, strategy, complex problem-solving. Focus on human strengths.
But over-reliance is a risk.
Yes, maintaining human oversight. Critical thinking must persist.
Sounds like a different way of working.
It is a truly symbiotic future. Maximizing collective intelligence.
How do companies foster this mindset?
Through a responsible innovation culture. Prioritizing societal good from inception.
Not just profit motives?
Exactly, ethical design by default. Embedding values in development.
Is that a difficult sell?
Profit pressures are real. But long-term vision is vital.
What is the long-term benefit?
Enhanced trust and sustained growth. Avoiding costly ethical missteps.
So, a culture of foresight?
Yes, looking beyond immediate gains. Societal well-being is good business.
And the public needs to be part of this.
Absolutely, public discourse importance. Open dialogue is crucial.
To avoid misinformation?
Yes, diverse perspectives help. Avoiding AI hype or fearmongering.
How can we encourage this?
Through accessible information. Facilitating informed public debate.
So, everyone's voice matters?
Every citizen's input is valuable. Shaping our collective future.
And what about individual user control?
User control over AI is paramount. Empowering individuals is key.
What does that practically mean?
Personalization settings and clear opt-ins. Understandable interfaces are essential.
So, avoiding hidden features?
Yes, transparency in choices. Allowing users to shape their experience.
Giving them agency, then?
Absolutely, over their data and interactions. Respecting individual preferences.
This all ties back to the future of work.
Indeed, the future of work evolution. New AI-driven roles will emerge.
What kind of roles?
Human-centric tasks, collaboration managers. Emphasizing uniquely human skills.
Will economic transitions be smooth?
Not without support programs. Government and industry must adapt.
So, constant adaptation is the norm?
Yes, a dynamic work landscape. Continuous learning is paramount.
Looking further ahead, what about AI safety?
Long-term AI safety research is vital. Proactive studies for future risks.
Beyond current threats?
Yes, catastrophic AI risk prevention. Addressing the AI alignment problem.
What is that exactly?
Ensuring advanced AI goals match human values. It's a complex control mechanism challenge.
Can we predict future AI capabilities?
It's incredibly difficult. But continuous research is crucial.
So, a forward-looking approach?
Yes, to anticipate and mitigate. Ensuring beneficial development.
And personal responsibility in all this?
Personal responsibility in AI use is important. Conscious choices as users and citizens.
How does that manifest?
Critical AI use and digital citizenship. Being aware of AI's influence.
It's a lot to keep track of.
The information can be overwhelming. But awareness is the first step.
So, informed individual choices?
Yes, shaping your digital footprint. Contributing to a better AI future.
So, is AI dangerous or helpful?
It's both, and it's up to us. AI offers incredible opportunities.
And the risks are real?
Yes, risks need careful mitigation. Shared vision and proactive effort.
So, it's not a done deal?
No, we guide its trajectory. AI can be a powerful tool for good.
If we act responsibly, then?
Precisely, with ethics and foresight. Shaping a beneficial future.
That's a strong call to action.
We invite our listeners to share thoughts. Comment below on AI's impact.
What do you want them to do?
Like this video, subscribe for more. Share it with friends and family.
To keep this conversation going?
Absolutely, join our community. Your input is truly valuable.
English Pronounce Pro is here.
For clarity and understanding. We appreciate your engagement.
Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye everyone, stay informed. And engage responsibly with AI.